What's good, everybody? This video is why Chief Keef is the god of the new age rock and roll. Let's get into it.
I got on my motherfucking jury on.
First off, let's start this video off with who started rock and roll. First off, it was Sister Rosetta Tharpe, a black indigenous woman, period. Started rock and roll in 1944 with her hit song Down by the Riverside. So basically, once she came up on the scene with her electric guitar, singing her country, singing her blues in the late 1940s, nobody ever heard that sound. Nobody ever heard a black woman going on stage in front of a white crowd, playing, strumming her guitar, singing about the blues and country. Nobody. So, and as the 1950s arose, that's when the sound started to get bidden, and that's when rock and roll dispersed amongst the world. The UK, United States, Australia, China, all over the fucking world. Why? Because of this one black woman. Okay, so motherfuckers might want to ask me, like, why is Chief Keef, like, the god of rock and roll? I'm gonna fucking tell you why, my nigga. Okay, y'all, so I want to be, like, real specific when I say Chief Keef is a god of the new age rock and roll. When I say the new age rock and roll, I mean the new age of this time period of music that we see today, since 2012. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the OGs. I'm not talking about, like, people who, like, started this rock and roll shit. I'm not talking about the hip hop rock and roll shit, such as, like, Kanye West, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? When Wayne came out with I'm Not a Human Being 1 and 2, when he was on his rock shit hard as hell, when Kanye West was dropping Watch the Throne, and when he was dropping Twisted Fantasy, when he was rocking leather pants on the MTV Awards carpet and shit, bro, with the Hennessy in it, on the rock with the Amber Rose, with the fat ass, bro, like, all that, bro, like, all that. That was the rock star shit, OG shit. We ain't talking about that right now, my nigga. Talk about the new age, my nigga. You did. Like, mainstream wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, Keef never went mainstream. Well, not really, but, like, the people after him definitely did. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, we talking at a mainstream level with the scene that we see today and what's going on. We ain't talking about the Sabas, the JIDs, you know what I'm saying, the J. Coles. No, this is strictly a certain topic for a specific genre of music in hip hop. First off, rock and roll infused culture, lifestyles, fashion, politics. This was going on in the 1940s and 50s. So this was actually bringing a group of people together, blacks and whites, because they were enjoying the type of music that was coming out. So late 1940s and so on and so on. That's when you saw, like, I guess you could say a movement of music, of a different culture coming about. The popularization of rock and roll made black performers like Chuck Berry and Sister Rosetta Tharpe, made people like them perform in front of white crowds and get their attention, get their love, and made them be looked at a different light than just their skin. You know what I'm saying? That they were more than just their skin. You dig what I'm saying? So this was actually music and the love of, like, rock and roll and hip hop and the love of rock and roll and things that was going on in that time were actually bringing people together and actually making them a part of a social movement. Rock and roll defined an age group. It made the kids who felt alone, who felt depressed, who felt people who weren't there for them, and made them feel a certain way that they were not alone. You know what I'm saying? Rock and roll took that grunge out of people. It made people fight the power, you know what I'm saying? Made people, like, want to, like, stick to the man, you know what I'm saying? Make them want to be a rebel with, like, the hard chords and music, with the heavy bass tone, with the scratchy voice, you know what I'm saying? With everything that rock and roll has put together, it just made people be more than who they thought they were. You know what I'm saying? It made people feel like they belong. Rock and roll was like that juvenile rebel like type shit like, and it made your parents want to just be like, turn that off, like turn off that violence, turn off that cussing, turn off that whatever, because they couldn't understand the type of culture that was coming to the platform of the universe. You dig what I'm saying? So they couldn't understand like, okay, my child likes the type of music because they feel a certain way deep down, but them being the older generation that they were, they couldn't just receive it. They thought it was the devil. They thought it was Satanism. They thought it was this, that, and the third. They thought it was evil. Anything that new that ever comes to a scene, to the platform of the universe, people always think it's the devil. Like, think about it. Like, when it comes to like say if like I went back in time, bro, and like 19 fucking like. Not even 19. Say if I'm back in time in like 1740, bro. Like I'm walking down the street, I'm going walking to this western town, looking the way I look, bro. People think I'll be the devil, bro. Like if I'm walking around with a bag and an iPhone, people, he's the devil. That's Satan. Like, come on, bro. Like anything that comes new to a platform, bro, I promise you, it gets called the devil. It gets called Satan. It gets called evil. Why? Because it's new, bro. And people haven't experienced it. And people haven't had the time to understand what has come to the platform of their life or what's in front of them. As you know, in the end of the 40s, going to the 50s, in the 50s into the 60s, that was a time period of country, of blues, of a hippie nation, of electric rock. That's when Jimmy was born. That's when Jimmy was here. That's when Marley was here. That's when they was making their music, that they was touring. That's when like a soulful, electric feel was coming through music, through rock and roll. As we were going to the 70s, we went to Led Zeppelin, we went to AC/DC, now we're going to Kiss, now we're going to this, that, and the third. As time went on, rock music just got hard. It got more grunge. We got into the 90s, Kurt Cobain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just got more of that soul child that was just trying to come out of that darkness. That's what music sounded like, bro. That's what it sounded like, bro. And as the more time went on, bro, like, these were just young kids just expressing how they feel in, I guess you could say, a gory way, man, because they didn't, a lot of kids didn't know how to feel, bro. A lot of kids ain't know how to, you know what I'm saying, go to their parents. A lot of kids just did what they did to cope, and that was with music. That was with the art. That was with whatever they put their hands on when it came to an instrument or with their voice, their throat chakra. You dig? So why is Chief Keef the god of the new age rock and roll? For one, I'm gonna tell you. Look, when it came to like 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. That's when Wiz Khalifa, Currency, Big Sean, you had Kanye West, T.I., slightly Eminem, Lil Wayne. That was just a whole era of music, of hip-hop. That was just cultivating in different sounds, different waves, different this, that, and the third. And then once 2012 came, that's when Chief Keef dropped I Don't Like. Now, let me tell y'all, when Chief Keef drops I Don't Like, the video, ooh, he led a whole new movement. You grasp what I'm saying? Like, he brought that grunge, he brought hip-hop, he brought rock and roll, he brought that hard to the microphone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And after Chief Keef blew up, everybody wanted to be Chief Keef, bro. Like, everybody had True Religions on their ass. Everybody had Timbs on their feet. Everybody had a True Religion tee or a True Religion jacket. You dig what I'm saying? Like, niggas wanted to be Keef. Niggas wanted that sauce, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why I say hip-hop is the new rock and roll. Because, for one, we took that shit back, nigga. We took that shit back, nigga. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Because for one, we started that shit, bro. Indigenous black people, bro. Period, bro. We started all that shit, bro. Chuck Berry, his style got stolen whole time by Elvis. Fuck Elvis, nigga. Period, bro. If we keeping it thorough, bro, he stole all his jiggy moves, bro. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. They stole her whole jig, bro. They stole her whole groove, bro. And then went viral with it, bro. And the reason why, like, I say, like, that indigenous people really took rock and roll back, and a big majority was the help of Chief Keef, is because, like, when you, first of all, rock and roll, bro, is sex, drugs, rock and roll. Like, it's a genre of music that can take you to dark levels, psychedelic levels, to light levels, higher being levels. Like, rock and roll is a big genre of music that was sadly taken away from us. You feel me? So when I say in 2012, that's when Chief Keef, that's when he made that hard leveled music and created all of these sub-genres from drill music, bro. When Lil Uzi drop an album and Chief Keef drop an album, you cannot compare those two albums together. Why? Because they're not even on the same bracket of comparing, bro. Like, you compare a Chief Keef album to like a Lil Durk album, or you can compare like a Lil Herb album to, like, you know what I'm saying, like a Lil Baby album, you know, just for example, you know what I'm saying. And that's why when like drill music was created, like, that's one thing about black people. We cannot stay in one spot, obviously, because we start every single trend. So, like, if we cannot stay in one spot, drill music had to turn into what? You know, Durk singing on the mic. And then other people caught on to that, to different states. Florida, you know, Atlanta, that's when Thug took the sound and like made it his own. Rachel Quan took the sound, made it his own. That's when Florida took the sound, made it their own. That's when other things started to branch off and create more trends. So indigenous people, we cannot stay in one spot when it comes to just music. That's why it's such a broad aspect of not just only drill music, but again, the subgenres. All these subgenres that came from drill music, aka rock and roll, that just created subgenres of like of pop stars too, bro. Cause again, like, hip hop went from R&B and man, hip hop went from boom bap, boom boom bap, and then it went from like put some soul into a boom bap, and then it was like niggas was really spitting bars, spitting off beat on beat, and then it went to like niggas dancing, you feel me? And then it went to like niggas creating that futuristic sound on that Cudi and Kanye shit, bro. Like, hip hop just transitioned and transitioned and transitioned and transitioned, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, when I say hip hop is music, hip hop is like the top level of music right now, and it's creating all these sub-genres that we just see today. On job. So when you have people like Trippie Redd, Ray Shrimmer, Lil Skies, my fault, I'm looking down, look at my notes. Lil Skies, Little Nar, like YNW Melly, like YBN, the YBN niggas, 6ix9ine, XXX, you know what I'm saying, Uzi, Lil Pump, Denzel Curry, you know what I'm saying, Juice WRLD, Lil Baby, Gunna, Cardi, Smoke Perp. You have all these artists and they all just rap like rock star, pop star shit, G. But it had to come from somewhere, and it had to be originated from somewhere for these people to like have that type of platform. On my soul, G. On my soul, folks. Let me sip my water. And Keef drop I Don't Like. That's when Kanye came in, made it global, and that's when everybody got on his wave. That's when rock and roll was taken back by indigenous black people, bro. You know why, bro? Because that's when, back in the 40s, back in the 50s, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, that kids were just getting out their moods, their lows, their depression through the arts. And that's what Chicago did, bro. It was so much fuck shit going on in Chicago, so much violence, so much this, that, and the third. You had all these rappers who was really living that life in the streets, bro, and just telling their story, my nigga. Telling their grunge, telling their darkness, bro. Telling their past, bro. Telling the lives they live now in the streets, my nigga. Rondo number 9. 600 Breezy. Keef. Dirk. Tato. Fredo. R.I.P. Young Pappy. And the list goes on, bro. These the original rock stars, bro. These the niggas who rebranded rock and roll, bro. On my soul, bro. That's why you got niggas like Lil Pump now. Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, Migos. You got all these little rock stars, bro. And that shit originated back to Chicago, bro. And when? 2012, bro. When rock and roll got rebirth. Chicago, rock and roll got rebirth, my nigga, in Chicago 2012, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. And now you got all these young niggas, YNW Melly. You got, like I said, Lil Pump, Lil Uzi. That's why you got all these young rock stars on the stage doing their thing because of why? Keef. In some way, shape, or form, when you look at these rock stars today, you gotta see Keef, bro. And that's the thing, like, I'm a big Keef fan, but I'm not like a big Keef stan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Keef, but this is the topic of hip hop. I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This is my genre. I grew up on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is culture. This is culture, bro. So, like, let's talk about it. You dig what I'm saying? So, when Keef, first of all, this era of music is still going on, bro. That's the thing. You gotta think. When rock and roll first started in the 40s to the 50s, then the 60s, it carried on. Country, blues, gospel, grunge, and then transitioned to what? To pop music. You had niggas like Madonna. You had niggas like Lightning Bolt, bro. David Bowie, excuse me. I didn't mean to disrespect him, but David Bowie. You got people like, man, so many other pop artists, and all that transition to what? From what? Rock and roll. Excuse me. From what? Rock and roll, bro. And so now, in 2012, when you had Keef, when you had Young Pappy, when you had Dirk, when you had 300, 600, all these young niggas that's growing up in Chicago coming up, and they starting this new hard hip-hop scene, aka rock and roll. It transitioned, what, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years later now to pop music. That's why you got Kanye West featuring Lil Pump. I love it, I love it. Pop music, bro. Pop music, bro. Time relives itself, bro. Time relives itself, bro. And that's the thing with rock and roll, bro. When it came to Nirvana, when it came to AC/DC, when it came to Kiss, these type of rock bands, they was on a grunge, dark shit, bro. They were just talking about women, talking about drugs, talking about hard knock life. Guns N' Roses, Slash. You dig what I'm saying? And then all that shit transitioned back to the black man, bro. In 2012, bro, when we talked about what? Our life in the streets. The drugs that we take because we coping with different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just transitioned back to us, bro. Because we took that sound back, God. Bro, that's all, bro. That's all, bro. That's all, bro. When Keef dropped, bro, everybody wanted to be Keef. When Keef dropped Back from the Dead, bro, his first mixtape, bro, you gotta realize, bro, everybody wants to be that nigga, bro. That's the thing, bro. The original rock stars, bro, are the ones who birthed drill music in Chicago, bro. They birthed all these niggas you see today. They birthed all these niggas, bro. On job, bro. On job, bro. They birthed all these niggas today. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like Keef is a statement in music. That's why I feel like Keef is a persona, a sore thumb that just sticks out in music, bro, because he changed it. That, like, I don't care if you don't like Keef music, bro. Like, you can hate his shit, but bro, you can't stop the facts, bro. You can't, like, not admit the facts, bro. Like, these are facts, bro. Like, dead ass, bro. After Keef came out, bro, it was that sound. And that's how it is, bro. Like, it's that sound, bro. And that's why you got niggas like Playboy Cardi. You got, man, bro, the list goes on, bro. And we just took that sound back, bro. At the end of the day, we took it back, bro. We took it back, bro. On job. So, in 2012, man, everybody thought, like, the world was gonna end and shit. Gee, obviously, it didn't end. So, what really happened, it was a new beginning. And I'm not finna go too far into the new beginning, Aquarian age, because this is not the video for that. This is not the topic of discussion. But I will say this real quick. In 2012, when it was a new beginning, a new cycle, a new chapter, a new portal opening up into a new consciousness. It was no coincidence that when Keef dropped I Don't Like in 2012, that's when the consciousness of the planet had it shift. As you would think about hip hop, the early 2000s, it was like strictly hip hop. It wasn't different sound. It was just straight hip hop albums. And then the more it kept transitioning, that's when Ye came out with 808s. He was changing up the sound. When T-Pain came out, changed up the sound. And that was just a new R&B electric feel in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And then as time went on, 2012, the new rock and roll went on. After 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, whatever, that's when pop music starts to arise. For that, you could thank Wiz, you could thank Ray Shrimmer, you could thank Thug, you could thank Travis Scott, you could thank, again, Lil Yachty, Migos, Chris Brown. Like, you can thank all these people for, like, a hip-hop, pop music side of things. And for the future, after we come out of this, like, time period and phase of music, man, we might go into that psychedelic hippie phase. Like, real talk. And that's the thing. That's why I say that, like, it might go into that psychedelic, like, hippie phase, because that's something hip-hop has not touched yet. That time period, that phase, like I said, time relives itself. So that's a time period that has not been touched yet. Like, right now, like, or Kanye dropped Yeezus, and up to, like, now, like, we going, like, through that goth phase of mainstream, like, hard, black, I'm talking, like, goth phase hard. That's why you got all these, like, hard, like, dark artists, you know, in a sense. You feel me? So, like, it's just, like, as we transition into, like, more to the light, like, I don't know, like, it might be, like, a psychedelic feel might come through hip-hop. And honestly, with hip-hop being the new age, somehow, struggles of a lock nigga. So when you have hip-hop, how can hip-hop not be the new age rock and roll, bro? Hip-hop is banned in China, bro. Hip-hop has banned the culture of hip-hop and tattoos in China. China has banned that shit, bro. China has banned a whole culture, bro, a whole genre of music, bro. That's rock and roll to the fucking T, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, since, bro, I swear on everything I love, bro. Since Chief Keef has came into the game, bro, he has made it more fierce, more hard, more sticking to the man, bro. Like how they did in the 70s on the heavy metal tip. It was people thought it was demonic, this, that, and the third. China has banned this shit. What? Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for fucking with the word of the day. Why Chief Keef changed hip hop? Why Chief Keef led the new age of rock and roll that we see today in media and music and everything that we see in pop music, everything that we see in mainstream music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just give respect, bro, because those are the facts. Those are the facts. Hip hop is the genre of everything now. No cap. Hip hop is everything now. Hip hop is country. Hip hop is blues. Hip hop is gospel. Hip hop is pop music. Hip hop is everything. G. No cap. Man. And I like these discussions about hip hop. If you ever want to hit my DM on Instagram, on Twitter, on Tumblr, whatever, or hit me up on here, definitely comment below, definitely subscribe, definitely like. But we can definitely keep this conversation going because it's just healthy conversation about music, about life, and about what goes on and what we see nowadays. You dig what I'm saying? So, Jawe, bless. And without further ado, we finna get into the next segment, y'all already know, called Shvggy Fits. So we finna get into Shvggy Fits, and that was the word of the day with your boy Shvggy, aka Bosco. Love.
This is a one-way, I know you hate it, I think it's amazing. So baby, don't fuck up the feng shui. I got the shovel, I'm digging the grave. I got bad news for you, baby. Hey, all will come to pass, this I know. Better than my last, so I won't rerun. This is a one-way, I know you hate it, I think it's amazing. So baby, don't fuck up the feng shui. I got the shovel, I'm digging the grave. I got bad news for you, baby. Hey, all will come to pass, this I know. Better than my last, so I won't rerun. Members in my spaceship coupe, color with two tones. New flow, with the line jumping, I got two phones. One for the love, one for the money. Both could be a hell of a drug, like the white, but I'm up with a life at the height. The nigga elevate. Holla tips, I probably rip his body soul. Levitate. Hands still clean, boy, I delegate. How I'm calling shots like the head of state. I'm fighting with featherweights. Cause some rhymes made me like Mike. So I put on about 100 pounds when I write. And I can go for rounds, it's a sound in the sight. I'm in jail with the light and the gift. Always had drive by these niggas need the lifts. I was in my bag, you would think it was a crib. My nigga, I'm a renaissance man, and I'll be goddamned if I let him take a talk from my take on life. You can't talk to me unless you speaking what my language is. Fortresses and famous made of gold, yeah. Silver line, my cadence, it don't shine the way they say it did. Rob the rich and feed it to the poor, yeah. OKO, double-edged blade, gladiator match made in a saber like trail. People in the water, ripping charters like Munity, dropping charters for artists to figure out what to do with me, yeah, that's usually the vibe is far enough that's a starter can shoot at me, but I'm ducking and devil. Y'all gon' settle with settle, they wanna look for the metal, fighting for cut to the kettle instead of pumping your pedal like I'm the strain, cut the check, cut off every other lane, blood on the brain, kept it up in that change, I got up in the range, it was a line, looking hard to find, probably why these niggas steady stepping over mine, I've been upset the subject, my kinfolk, up the level tenfold, we never had to think it was simple, my hobby got me mobbing, dropping bodies like the barrel of the banger, but the banger really banging instrumental like this is a one-way, I know you hate it, I think it's amazing, so baby, don't fuck up the feng shui, I got the shovel, I'm digging the grave, I got bad news for you, baby. Hey, all will come to pass, this I know. Better than my last, so I won't rerun. This is a one-way, I know you hate it, I think it's amazing, so baby, don't fuck up the feng shui. I got the shovel, I'm digging the grave, I got bad news for you, baby. Hey, all will come to pass, this I know. Better than my last, so I won't rerun. Can't no grave hold me down, ain't a man that can try. Gotta move